Hello everybody, and welcome into the usual Saturday night madness. Already got a few in receipt, thank you very much. I will do what I always do and wait for someone to let us know that we are live and you can hear and see us. Although seeing me is probably not a good thing, but if somebody can let you know you can hear me. So if someone just drops into the chat quickly for us please, and lets us know it's all coming through fine, and then I'll get going with who's in the guest list so far tonight. It's like waiting with bated breath here, Grace. Who's going to say it first? Sound good, thank you very much. Hello all, thank you very much for that. And who was it said that? Chris. Thanks Chris, much appreciated buddy. So first in we have Victor Levitt. Hello Rob and Grace. And Richard. Good evening, Rob and Grace. Hope all is well and not too hot for you. To be fair, today, you know, there's been quite a bit of a stiff breeze up here, so it's been sunny, but it's been quite cool. And well done on winning the tickets, Rich. We'll see you and the missus in what, 4.5 weeks' time.
Oh God, don't even go
Yeah.
there.
Paul Woods, welcome in, bud. I hope you're keeping well, sir. And Victor, and the same to you. I hope you're keeping well. And Michael Lowe, good evening all. Long time no see. Well, it's always good to have you back in, buddy. It's not a mandatory thing. We don't tell you off for being late or not being in. As long as you're all right, that's all that matters. Where else are we? Oh, yeah. Paul's waiting for a food meat feast pizza. Is that being delivered, is it, mate? Or is that in the oven? Victor's waiting for sausage, bean and cheese melts. That sounds quite nice, actually. It does, to be fair. She's very quiet, isn't she? Especially mentioning food. We're talking about food and Grace is quiet. Something wrong. Yeah, who else is in? Chris, welcome in, buddy. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Nearly time, says Richard. Chris. And John and Holly, welcome in. Hello, Rob and Grace and everyone in the chat. Victor Lobert. And Brian. Did I say hello, Brian? Apologies if I didn't. I haven't now. And it jumps. Of course it jumps. It's stupid YouTube. Yeah, Brian, Rich, Victor, Chris. Yeah, hello. TAP car, Hugh. Me what? Victor Levitt saying yes. And Andy. Rob, I can't hear you. Turn your volume up. I'll begin well, Andy. Good to see you, mate. And Jake, good to see you, mate. Hope you're keeping okay. Paul SK, good evening. I'm only on for a short while this evening, as I'll be watching the Avro Vulcan XL426 do a fast taxi run at London Southend Airport. Not that I'm jealous. You basket. End of story. I'm not jealous. Much. Not fair. Totally not fair. Chris, John, Holly, Victor. Don't know. I can hear you, but it's quiet. Right, I think I can solve that without too much issue. If you can bear with me a second. Filters. Bear with. Where's the filters? Gain, let's turn the gain up a little bit. Is that any better, guys? No, that's not that much better actually. Let's turn it up a bit more. Let me know if that's any better. Actually, that's strange. It should have gone up, but it hasn't. Okay, that's weird. I have no idea why that's changed from last week. Can you hear me? You can't hear me. Ignore Grace, she's just sorting out some social media stuff. Talking to herself. Hi Jake. Richard, hi Rob and Grace, thank you for the tickets. Yes, see you there. Oh, that's all down to Model Rail crew, not us, buddy. We were only picked to draw it. That's all down to Model Rail crew. Victor Levitt, Andy. Picking up a phone buzz. That's not going to help, is it? And King Julian, welcome in, mate. I hope you are keeping well. Good to see you. Oh, I actually jumped ahead. Sorry, guys. Brian's waiting on a curry. Nice, Brian. Nice. Well, our local has just reopened after being closed for God knows how many years, and it's been taken over by a lovely Indian family. They are doing British food there. We've been down there for a drink today. It was where I had my first pint when I was 18 years old. And it's been taken over by this Indian family, and we're going Tuesday, the three of us, for a meal. What food? Oh, Simon. Food. Yeah, as soon as food's mentioned Simon, you're like, I'm there. Aaronville, good evening all. I'm making dinner. Chicken Kievs, potatoes and veg. Ready for all the chat. Can't beat a nice chicken Kiev. Oh, excuse me. I'm in London right now with a view from the British Library. No, oh, the British Library. Nice one. Well, we're heading down there in September. Richard, Grace is always quiet, Rob. She's not. She's losing the plot with the phone. She's looking very angry at her phone at the moment. Hi, Brian. Enjoy your curry. Yes, I have, Rob. Right, I'm slacking this time, Andy. That's the point to you this week. I haven't done it yet. I'll get it sorted in a minute. When Grace is stopping swearing at her phone, doing her social media stuff, and when she jumps on here, I'll get it sorted.
I've done all that work and YouTube decided to crop the whole thing.
It doesn't need to be posted on YouTube. I did tell you that. You don't need to post it on YouTube to tell people that it's out.
I thought doing it as a short.
No,
that way people that aren't subscribed see it.
No. Worry about the other ones first. Chris, what a surprise. Just got another Bachmann 37. I steered both Ganedal in regional railways to replace the Lima one. Cool. And King Julian, like I said, I jumped ahead. Hello, King Julian. Good to see you in the chat. Phone buzz, got a bit of interference. Phone, hoping that's gone by now. Hermitage Road, Pete. Good to see you, mate. Hermitage Road, Pete. Don't know why I did the S there. Strange one, me. Picking up the phone buzz. I'm hoping that's gone. I am still working my way through the chat. I'm hoping it's gone now because I've moved the phone. Sound fine here, Richard. Aaron, hoping someone else enjoys the crew ticket. Currently have money funds for 2 railway shows away from Norwich and then help out my local one in Norwich. No worries, mate. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. It's a shame, obviously, but totally understandable. Platform 7A, good evening all, and hello, matey. I hope you're keeping well. Thank you for coming in. How's the recovery going, Pete? We hope you're in not as much pain now. Pete, remind me. You know what I'm like. Simon, you were talking about food, so I said, what food? Yeah, that was because you dropped whatever you were doing, because you heard the word food and came running to the channel. That's what it was. You were just background lurking until that point. Ivo, any signs of Hornby ever going to do the E320 Eurostar train? Good question. Maybe someone in the chat can answer that for you. Pete says, feeling a lot better, John Holly, thank you. And Ian Mellon's in the house. Hello, Ian. Hope you're keeping well. Good to see you in as always, bud. Brian, can I make a small, insignificant announcement? Not yet, please, Brian. Just bear with. Sounds a bit of feedback. Shouldn't be. No, shouldn't be any feedback. I'm not calling you. No, still a buzz. Now I don't know if you're messing or not there, Simon. Aramil, no phone buzz or feedback now. Sounds okay. Buzz, come back, Rob. There is literally. Look, my phone's there. Right. Why have I got Rachel? Why was I going to say Rachel? Grace's. Where's Rachel come from? She's glaring at me now. It's the other woman. Damn, busted. Yeah, bear with us, Bri. Ask again in a minute. The buzz has come back. I've got no idea. I really. Can you take the phone outside and just have a listen?
Yeah, just bear with me 2 seconds.
Ivo, you're a mod, so why not? Because he's just been polite, that's all, Ivo. Phone buzz quieter. King Julian, Rob, did Grace rearrange your hair? No, it's my usual lazy haircut. Always ask, but yeah, fair enough, always ask first. Who's buzzing? Stop buzzing people. No, that's your toy, Simon, and welcome in, obviously. No buzz now. Ivo, Lima is something close enough to the UK clients to think it's the correct one. Currently no buzz. Oh, Jesus, Pete. You've probably already told me, mate, and like I say, you know what with my memory, like with the old brain damage. I'm glad it's okay for, well, hopefully on the mend, mate. Wow. Gobsmacked. I'm glad you're okay, mate. I do apologise that I forgot about that you told us. No buzz now, Rob.
You mean I told you and you haven't told me?
Oh, I can't remember.
There's something with Pete and I don't.
He's had a major bowel surgery.
No, you didn't tell me.
Oh, I probably didn't tell you because I forgot. No, Pete Hermitage. And this is where you tell me you already knew about it.
No.
Okay. No buzz. Simon, busted. Simon's causing trouble. Simon always causes trouble.
No, it's there.
Yeah, I can hear that myself. I can hear myself as well.
Some stuff, but your controller.
No, it shouldn't be, but I can always turn it off. You watch that go quiet now.
That's just something you've not had there, that's all.
Simon's on. Ivo had a great ride in an unrebuilt TGV with great old-style seats. The E300 Eurostar was a bit less nice in the seating department.
And then it stopped, how weird.
Maybe it was the controller then?
No, it was before.
What, before I pulled it out? The controller, guys. Keep your filthy minds out of the gutter. It's the buzzing, that's why Rob can't remember it. Simon, Brian, also Brian 2.0. But you're cracked, Simon. You're just broken, mate. Oh, yes. For everybody that hasn't watched it yet, Simon's latest video regarding his tickets giveaway for Model Rail Crew. Mm-hmm. It is an absolutely fantastic, might be a difficult question for some, but I suggest you jump over to Simon's channel.
Even if you don't want the ticket.
Even if you don't want the ticket, go over there. But at the start of it, don't want the ticket. If you want to comment, but you don't want the ticket, put a thing at the start. Don't want the ticket, but... And put the answer in, because the answer is very true. Good evening. RB Rail, welcome in, mate. Hope you are keeping well. Model Rail Crew giveaway. Is that yours, is it, Si? Thank you very much. Right, Brian, go on. What's your small, insignificant announcement, I should say? And Lady Sky, good to have you back in, darling. Hope you're keeping well. Martin, just a quick hi all before heading out with the dogs. Have fun. Have fun with the dogs, mate. It's always nice to get out there with them and get out with them for a walk. Hi, Lady Sky. Simon. I've been broken for 80. We know that, Simon. We know you've been broken. It's all those falls down the stairs and you bash your head, isn't it? Love you loads, mate. Bill in Cardyard, welcome in. Good to have you back. Hello from Germany. What's the weather like over your end, mate? Are you jumping in at all anytime soon?
2 seconds.
Oh, 2 seconds.
That's like your blokes every 6 months. So don't you even start.
Right. Yeah, no, woman's 2 seconds is usually about an hour. I'm just going to the toilet. I'm just putting my makeup on. I'm just getting dressed. 3 hours later, the guy's there looking at his watch. Am I right, guys? I am right. Same here, must be the name. Yep, very true. I'm winding down my channel and created a new one. Huh? Oh, that's unfair, Bri. That is unfair.
Who?
We know why you've done that. I guarantee we know why you've done that. Let's have a look. Okay. Is that because it was getting too close to 1,000 subscribers?
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? Well, it's all right, mate. We can soon solve that. We can soon get you up to 1,000. Not a problem. I will just announce it every single day on a post on YouTube, Facebook, Blue Sky, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, saying how much you want subscribers. As of September, there will be no more content on this channel. So you're going to actually delete the channel so there's no confusion, Bri. Look, doing nothing. I'm doing alright, says Lady Sky. So he can't get to 1,000 subs. There, I said it. Exactly, Simon. Yep, you and me totally agree. And Brian's laughing, so we know it's true. Yeah, we're alright. Thank you very much, lady. I hope you're keeping well. So, yeah, let's all jump on Brian's new channel. Let's all share the crap out of it and get him to 1,000 subscribers in a week. Paul's Pizza has arrived. Then I'll create. Yeah, you're a coward. Yeah, you're just a coward. Come on, just admit it was a 1,000 thing. We will get you back. And Timber Surf, welcome in, Timber. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Don't know if you watched the video yet. You might be impressed. Paul Woods, Brian, soon get you to 1K. We will, quite easily. So everybody, please jump over and sub to Brian's new channel. Click on share and pass it around. Right, eventually I will. I'm going to save a few videos then at Christmas and then it will close. Fair enough. Right, are you jumping on now?
Almost.
Oh, Jesus. Let a woman's almost ready.
Yeah, I may as well.
Almost ready.
I'll tell you what, when I'm finishing off this, like that, and then I'm there, aren't I?
Yeah, halfway through I had to go for tea, Timber. What's the weather down your end, Timber? It's been sunny up here, but it's been cold with the wind.
It's when it's actually beautiful there.
Brian, be right back. Yeah, Brian's now shooting off to create Finison 3.0 because he doesn't want 2.0 to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to pin that message so everybody can find it. Everybody can share the hell out of it. Brian's going to go into crew in a yellow dress. Wouldn't be the first time. That's what the thing is, isn't it? It got too close to wearing that yellow dress, Simon. Warm was last. Yeah, same here. It's the wind that's taken the chill today. Grace come down in her dress this morning. Stepped outside. She's like, nope. And then the jeans went on instead. That was quick, Brian. Let's have a look. 16 subscribers already. Like I said, we'll get there.
I don't get why doesn't Brian want to go to that number, because all he has to do is just not turn monetisation on.
Well, I think it's because he has to behave as well. No.
No, if he doesn't have monetisation,
If he doesn't have monetisation, he doesn't have to
makes
behave,
no
does it?
difference.
Why don't you want to get to 1,000 subscribers, Brian? Let us all into the secret. And I've subscribed to Brian 2.0. Don't mod Finn 2.0. Simon, Finnison channel reminds me of someone who I'm not friends with anymore. Who got tons of dislikes on his channel and had to create a new channel every time. But still got a load of dislikes still. Brian, the last live stream will be June. That's the week after next, isn't it? So it's going to be, what, June 6th, is it, Brian? Something like that? I don't know, actually. No, June 7th. Pete just subbed to Brian's new channel. Watch out, Brian. You'll soon find yourself up there, that's all I'm saying. We might have to create a montage. But just blast.
Yeah, but if he deletes it, he's going to lose everything he's done on there.
Pass me on coffee, please.
He's going to lose everything he's done on there, so I don't understand.
Well, not necessarily. You can download your videos, can't you?
Always little snippets and that.
I have to be honest, I don't like being popular. We'll stop being so bleeding knowledgeable then. And people want that knowledge because they sure as hell don't come here for it. And we know that. There's nothing wrong with being popular when you've got the knowledge that you can pass on to other people, Brian, plus the skills to do what you do. No more waffles after June. Simon, how many followers do you have on OnlyFans? That's hidden.
Oh, that's way above. That's way can't cope
No,
with
no. Trust me. The OnlyFans channel's like
inundated. Right,
even the top train channels here would be jealous of that. Brian, be back on the live this channel in September. And Grace is in the house. Well, she was. Well, her butt's in the house anyway.
Yeah, he was asleep, but he put his head up.
You just showed everybody your butt.
Oh well. Not the worst thing they've seen.
Not the best thing they've seen either.
I actually commented on someone's is it TikTok, I think it is, and they said about ballasting, so I said, well, purple tweezers and watch your mountain view.
Yeah.
So good evening, everybody.
From there.
Oh, so we need to make a mod on there as well, don't we? Because it's a new channel.
Oh, a new channel. They have
No,
to prove
yeah.
themselves, don't they?
Yeah, actually we have to keep an eye on them.
Yeah. Everybody keep an eye on this new Finnison Central, please. Is a new one to our channel.
Yeah, do you? Oh, Finnison Central, I don't know your name. Do you fancy sharing it? I'll write it in my book. Oh, dang it. It means you're going to mess up my book, Brian. You're going to mess up my book because I have it in my book.
Brian
It's
owes
Finnison Central.
Brian owes you a new book.
That's not on. So, yes, good evening, everybody. Purple One, like Robert said, you're good at what you do, Brian. People want a lot from you. John and Holly, good evening, guys. Ooh, Miss Grace. Although we said it's Grace. But, I don't know, would Simon know that song? Probably not.
No, I don't know what it was.
By the Times, I think it was. Oh, that's one my mum always played when I was
Monsieur
little.
Jesson.
And Richard. Hello, Richard, darling, and good evening, Jason, who has heard or seen the new ad for the purple M&M.
No.
There's a purple M&M.
I can't play the sound, obviously, but...
Oh, it's muted anyway, isn't it? I've got to check this out. But how is everybody this fine evening? So I'm going to be doing a little bit of grassing on air Rob wants me to do, as well as continuing painting some of the Model U figures.
That was a year ago. 2 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to say
2 years
it's going to
ago.
be me. Yeah, but that was in USA, so maybe that's why. Oh, it's the UK. Oh dear.
Last year. 2 years ago.
Finite Central, don't be offended with innuendos. If you insist on putting it in the book, it's Richard Cranium. Oh dear. You just messed up my book, Bri. Might have enough room to write 2.0. To be fair, I might just have enough
Yeah,
room.
but all that extra ink.
No, I know. Is it worth it for him to create 3.0 when he gets to near 1,000?
I'll guarantee you will.
Because he's right at the beginning. You are actually second name on the list, Bri.
Oh my God, seriously?
Yes.
So he's second on the list?
Yeah, because I
Oh,
wrote
oh
down
God.
people that I knew
He's
first.
been demoted.
Yeah, he's
He
going
has
to
to
be.
go to the back of the list.
He's going to be put. Did you hear all those page turns, Bri? You're all the way at the back now.
Yeah. Down the bottom of the list.
1, 2. Why I never put it there? Maybe I should get another purple book to do it again.
2, 3. No, that's 1,
3.5.
So he's 3.5 pages down.
Your own fault. It used to be second. And it used to be second the best.
Second best.
Yeah, first for words, second for best, third for the airy chest.
I thought third's a dirty rascal.
I third for the hairy chest, I thought. Fourth for dirty rascal.
Oh, I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. Arronville, I bowled it in the handicap final. Sadly, just bowled a 162 average. That's still not bad, though. One in scratch, but blooming Becky lost on handicap by 11 pins. Oh, no. I do have one request. What is that, Brian?
Do you know, I could do bowling. I could bowl in a handicap final and I'd still get beaten by the wheelchairs. Hey, I told you, we're not politically correct,
No,
are we?
this is true. 11 pins, that was close. Yeah, exactly. That
Boom.
feeling when it's just a couple of pins. It's gutting, especially at a competition. It really is. Could I have my spanner back? I don't know, because, you know, new channels, we've got to gauge them for a while. We don't
hold
usually
a
let new
second.
channels be
Hold a
mods.
second. A first channel, a new channel, they come in their first night and
And they're
asking
demanding to be a mod.
What do you reckon, moderators? Do we kick them out? Or
Yeah,
give them a
mods,
warning?
we're asking your opinion. Do we let this one?
This new channel, they're asking to be a mod.
Oh, Jason completed stage 2 to 5 of my CPC today. Nice one, Jace. Rob, that was funny. That's Jason. What's next part of it?
It was harsh, but I don't care.
Yeah, so mods, do let us know. Should we let this finish in Central Point
No,
2.0?
not knowing about should he be a mod. Should we ban him or give him a warning?
I just needed a spare Mr. 10 pin. Oh, practice them for your 7 and 10 pin then. Jersey Bill, hello you and all the rest of you. Good afternoon, evening.
Good after evening.
Yeah, exactly. Andy, nah, sod off, LOL. Paul, nope.
Oh,
Simon just said LOL. Next stage is Monday, then Tuesday, then final stage next Friday. No. Oh.
can you trust him?
Yeah.
No.
Jason, no.
It ain't
Valleys.
looking good.
Valleys, that's a no from me.
Brian, you're fired.
See what you've done, Bri.
Oh.
Do we go against all our mobs?
No. 2 seconds. We could do that scene, you know, in Pretty Woman, where they go where Richard takes her back into the shop, and he turns around and says, "We're going to need some major sucking up here."
Yeah, Bri. Even our non-mods are getting involved.
Ian Melling, put your thumbs down.
Even our non-mods are getting involved in this. This is how strongly they feel about this.
Brian's in the poo-poo.
Yeah, go on then. Oh, you weren't supposed to change tune, Andy. Where is he now? Oh, there we go.
I've got it.
Oh, you did it on there.
I've got it.
Lyndon, good evening, darling. Hope you're keeping well. Are you still without your cameraman? So yes, I need to do a bit of grassing. If he wants to retain mod status, he must retain his original channel.
Lee Beverly, not with the pub.
Huh? Oh,
That's Lee that we've been talking to.
yes.
Welcome in, Lee.
Dipping back on egg.
He's saying good evening, all.
No, I guess that, but I'm still dipping back. I can't say it back. I can say nostar, but
Not with the.
a lot of the Welsh just say nostar, even control, like nostar.
It's the proper way.
That's all it is. Yeah, this.
You're right, Lee. She's wrong.
Oh no, he's saying good evening, not good night yet, is he? Nostar's good night, isn't it?
Yeah, so why did you even go on to Nostar?
Because I said that's all I know. Listen to me.
Stop being a dippy so-and-so. No, actually, that's your full-time job. So.
How's it been by you today, Lee? Because it's been awfully windy here today. Because you're not far from us, are you? What's going off? Well, Brian has created a new channel to avoid 1,000, and now he's no longer a mod. So now we're debating if he should become a mod again. Valley's changed his tune if you must. So Marie's Lyndon, great to see you got on yesterday.
Huge thumbs down off Simon.
Don't mention it, sweetie, says Andy. Simon, Jake, this new channel called Finite Etc 2.0 demanding to be a mod while joining in on his first live stream.
You know you've missed a load of chats.
You mean the ones where they're all talking to each other, like "Hey Paul, hi Wolf"?
Or Chris saying, if you must.
I read that out. I just read that out.
Or the bit about Simon putting thumbs down. You didn't read that out.
Reading him putting a thumbs down.
Yeah.
Why do I need to read out him putting a thumbs down? Lee, welcome. This is what we're like all the time. If you haven't tuned into the live stream. Yes, he's in Dover at present, back on Monday. I bet you look forward to it. Simon, it worked too. Yeah, no one else come in demand. He is actually just the same channel. Be sunny in
Norwich.
Oh, shut up. Been lovely in
Northwich is a completely different
North
place.
East Wales today. Popped to Chester, nice there too. Time for a poll, says Andy. I waved Lee, but you didn't see me. Timber, hiya, darling. I joined your live stream for Finite Central. I joined your live stream for the first time and I demand to be a mod then. Oh yeah, because he's got to add all new mods into his, hasn't he? That's a point. Brian, what is the number for live streams on new channels? Because you won't be able to live stream until you get to, is it 100? That's a point. He can't even live stream right now. Knock knock. So Lee Timbers Wrexham way. That's why he's waved. Who's there? Yeah, well, we know I can't read properly. Come on, Aaron. Andy, I will skip your live stream tomorrow. Probably still semi-lost somewhere in the British Museum at that time of day. British Museum, where are you at the moment then, Ivo? Are you in the UK? Don't forget to hit the like. Thank you, guys. Brian should donate a train from a shop to RGJ to become a mod. Soon find out. 50, I think. Yes, we need... I was going to say, you can't go live straight away. But you're already at 20 subscribers, so it's not that bad, is it? So we will also post it up on there later to get people to go over. Timber Surf, are you usually on Kathy Millet's live streams? I work in mould. Yes, he is. That's one I should tune into, but I don't, especially now she's not doing the railways anymore, which is a shame. Lee, with your picture, I don't know if we've met you before. Yes, I'm not for cafe. On a week holiday in London. Oh, Okay, didn't realise that. Shame it's not mid-September because that's when we were going down. So, sort of recognise the name. Yeah, once you see him, you can't forget him. So, anyway, guys, what do we want to do? Obviously, Rob's nipped out for a minute. But I can either get on with the grass in there, because that hill just needs something on it now. Or carry on with the Model U figures. I don't know if you've all seen the episode yet. No, I don't think we've met before. Maybe just in passing, or maybe then when we've been at the hospitals, even maybe. 5, or you've got a body double. They say we have one somewhere. 5 weeks from tomorrow, it's time for Model Rail Crew. Are you going? Thank you, Si, because that means I need to do a month post next weekend. To live stream on mobile devices, you need at least 50 subscribers. No live streaming restrictions within the last 90 days of your channel by the looks of it. Well, let's hope he gets it by then. Otherwise, he won't be going live on there, will he? So, yes, no layout yet, but I'm thinking about doing something based on the old mould Denby line. Oh, cool. Well, the community is here. Have you joined Finneton Central on Facebook, Lee? Because that's where a lot of this community is on there as well, if you have any questions or anything as well. And I'm flicking these around. Dan Sterling, good evening. Just got back from Midland Railway Centre, Butley, near Derby. So, yes, people haven't let me know, actually. Model U figures look great. I just love the detail in them. No, that's not a Q&A. I don't want to do a Q&A. Is there a Model U review? No, there isn't. We obviously don't go to big shows, so I'm not sure if we will ever get the chance, unfortunately. Already, I'm going to have to do the grassing first because that's going to take time, isn't it? Must wait for that, everyone. Hey, Snowy Sweetheart. And David Martin, good evening. Has Victor already been in?
Victor Levitt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just double checking. Asking people what they want to see. It's easier because I ask people and I don't always see it in that, or at least if I do the poll, it's just a click of a button. Model U use camera to scan, so danger of RGJ breaking lenses.
Ouch.
Really?
Has he looked in the mirror yet?
Really, Timber? Although that is true, this is why we go behind the camera. Same as you.
Which just has a better quality cameras.
Yes, just getting that in there. Just hashtag just saying. We prove a point. Even my one is.
Seriously?
Yeah, this is what we're saying. We actually looked at the figures. And I knew yours would be, because yours is full frame.
Yeah.
Mine I wasn't sure until I looked, and it was.
Oh, okay.
This is when he comes with a new camera this year.
Yeah.
So, Andrew, Shortbread Express, good evening, sweetheart. I went to Cardiff yesterday on my own. First time out on my own for months was scary, but good achievement. Got lots of shorts on my channel. Nice, Lyndon. Have you ever thought about going to WWC next? If you go into South Wales or Cardiff. I don't know how far they are from it. And Andrew, I've just said hello to you, haven't I? I've not been on YouTube all day. I've been weeding in DCC, fitting locos.
Oh, this is what...
Guys, I don't think this is Brian.
No,
I think this is somebody that's copied his channel. Because Brian does not do DCC. However, Finneton Central 2.0 was mentioned doing DCC. Who's with me that that is not Brian?
Simon Trains has just said, so does Finneton Central like DCC then?
Yeah. I'm going to say it's not him. Maybe we should take him off as a mod. UK border check at Brussels dumps you in a tax-free shop just below the platform. Huh. Okay, that's cool. Problem with weeding Brian, they keep coming back in different places. I vote for both, or my answer is yes, says Jersey Bill. That helps. King Julian, a little move it. Good evening to you, sweetheart. So at the moment, grassing the hillside is winning, but that makes sense that we can at least do that, leave that, go to the painting and do a bit of back and forth. We want to see people get shot by the grassing machine. Although that's not nice. Customers loco Chris. Right. This is so really this is a bot, and he's heard we've said that's not like Brian, so he's put that in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really curious about this channel now, guys.
Does someone want to drop Brian a message? Check his account hasn't been hacked.
Not saying which one says Timber. Yeah, you don't like me painting, do you? Have you watched the episode yet, Timber? That's a shame. You sound like Finneton, says Simon. Stand over Captain Static. Good evening, London. I live in South Wales. Yeah, that's the one thing I will admit. I'm awful at people's locations. Honestly, absolutely rubbish. You can tell me where your location is, and I'm lucky if I remember if it's in the UK or not, as proved the other day. Have you been to Model Rail Shop in Llandudno? What Model Rail Shop in Llandudno?
Yeah, we didn't realise there was one.
Because you've got the one in Clamber PG, which isn't a model shop, but it does have a few bits. You've got Colwyn Bay, which we've never been in because it's always shut.
Rutland.
And Rutland, Mark and Dorinda. That's the ones we know of, but I didn't know of one in Llandudno. All done in fun, in the boss possible taste, he said, spinning his legs. Yeah, just go with it. I can't afford DCC. Right, guys, let's stop giving this fake Brian tips, because obviously he's going to, know what to say.
I think we need to unmod him.
We need to keep our eyes on him tonight. Where is Brian and what did you do with him, says Jersey Bill. Brian 3.0 will be DCC. Yeah, exactly. He's gone from hating them, not touching them, to fixing them, to then having them. Yeah, I see your prediction, Richard. Doubt it, Richard. Half Grace. Oh, that's right. So you've not even watched the full episode. Thanks, Timber, which means you haven't seen the half that matters yet then. Tim Maslin, good evening, sweetheart. Finit on 1 was DC. Finit on 2, DCC. Finit on 3 does Markland.
Finit and 4 does Fowler.
Yeah, Stanover, have you heard from Alan? I did put a message, so while I've got you here, has Alan changed his number or something? Because I've tried to message him and it hasn't delivered. Brian, does he see? I see the evidence firsthand. 2 of the train spots from Montague that Grace has painted are Rob and Jason.
Huh?
Could be, but do you know what? I did find out that these figures were actually Chris's sons. And he joked with me about painting my children, and I literally thought he meant his children because they're his products. And then I twigged today. I was like, oh, you actually mean your kids. Hi, John. Look, United. And thanks. Just been along the river for a walk. River? Where's the river near Snowy?
The big one.
Which big one? How'd you get to it from Snowy's?
What's that bridge you go over to get up into the rest of the town? What do you think that cross is? It ain't Bleeding Leaves.
What bridge?
Come off the 55, go past the fuel station, down to the first roundabout. You go to the second roundabout that takes you down towards Denby, or if you turn left at that roundabout, it goes up into the town.
On the alternative way to get into Rutland.
You're on the wrong side of the 55, you dippy sob. I'm trying not to say the town, Grace, because it's not. We shouldn't be saying the town. Come off the 55. Bear with us, guys. Come off the A55.
And I think I've driven this as well.
Come off the 55, down into the town. You've got that petrol station that's on the corner by the roundabout, haven't you?
where I got the cash out, Snowy.
We've had petrol from there and we've had snacks from there. It's right on the roundabout.
That's for Greg's.
Yes.
Right, I know there. Because then you've got
Carry
the horse
on.
shop opposite.
Yeah. Carry on going straight down.
Yeah.
You've got the first roundabout, haven't you? If
Yeah,
you
that we usually go
shut
that
up,
way.
Shut up. You go slightly right over the roundabout. We usually go, don't we?
Towards the hospital, community hospitals and things.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first turning goes over a bridge.
Well, that's why, because we don't go on the first turning.
We
that
have
often.
been over that many times.
Am I in the back? Where
No.
I'm sitting backwards?
You mean on the way back from the hospitals? No, you're not. You're sitting in the front. You've gone over it.
In the
That-
ambulance?
That bridge does not cross leaves, Grace. There's a bleeding river there. You dopey mare.
Anyway, on that never happens. How far is it to walk from Carubis Hotel to Crewe Communal Club? Well,
You
good
don't have
news
to.
is there is a shuttle bus. Times are being released next week. Lee, it's called Photo World. I've never been able to find it, so maybe it's a fake listing. We could put it on the Clandigno page and see if anybody there actually knows. Photo World seems a bit of a weird name. Finite 5.0 does a garden
it's a
railway.
model shop in Llandudno. Permanently closed.
Ah, so it's gone now. Yeah, did you see this off Simon? Finite 5.0 does a garden railway.
No, was down by Ben Cameron.
I think Alan was going to France. Oh, is he left? Oh, of course, it's like 5 weeks to get. That's the point. He might be abroad.
Mm.
I better not ring him then.
No, he'll have EU roaming.
Oh, yeah. We're not in the, 90s anymore. Depends on sense of direction is working. Yeah, exactly. That's definitely me. 2.6 miles, but wait, if there is a free bus. He might want to walk it. My wife won't let me, Simon. I'm not sure bit, but there is a free bus from hotel to club. It's free, but they do have a donations pot because that goes on to keeping, obviously, the heritage of the buses. So if you have a little bit of loose change, I'm sure they would appreciate it. Like to walk places, guys. Well, fair enough. Jason, are you still on? Hi, Simon. No, I haven't heard from Alan. Apparently, Sarah saw him going into town on Thursday, though. Need to phone him myself as he hasn't been getting my messages on WhatsApp either. Ah, maybe he's deleted it or lost his phone or broken it. There are a few mallards, lots of finches and goldcrests. Finite and 2.0 is not Brian, it's SJ Trainworld. And yes, Brian did this last year. Want to save money on delivery, we'll bring your item to Model Rail Crew. So if you want anything off his site, now is your time to order. And if you're going to Crewe, he can bring it to you there. Dodgy dealings last year, out of his car. Everybody keep going over to him and getting him out. And even at the Crewe Heritage one we went to.
Yeah.
Dodgy dealings, guys.
I don't think there was trains in that car, just white bags.
Huh? Alan was in Anthony Dodge's live stream last night. Right, okay. Some time mansplaining is needed, says Jersey Bill. Headphone warning, guys. Kevin! Okay, Rob put his fingers in his ears. Good evening, Kevin, darling. I'm up your way again yesterday at Calais and spent all day today on SVR Diesel Gala. I had 5 hours sleep in the last 38 hours. Bush now. Where was the Diesel Gala then? It's funny we didn't actually end up that way last night. We usually do. We're the other way. Santa Fe Bob, hello. Hello, Grace, Rob, and everyone driving but listening. Nice to have you listening in, darling. SJ Trainwell says find a map. Okay. This is me. Yeah, I'm not that good.
Simon SJ Trainwell says find a map. He can't find his way from Manchester to Bleeding Crewe.
Without going via Liverpool.
Yeah.
Info warning. Wish I hadn't mentioned the river, said Snowy. I still can't picture it. I think I'm thinking of the one with the castle. That's the bridge I'm picturing.
For fud's sake, I'm bringing it up.
Come on. No. Up. 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 Now, what scene's that from,
You
guys?
said Harry Potter.
Yeah. It's with a broom, isn't it? Up. Somebody's had a haircut and looks young again. I've been so tired now, so hello everyone. That's right, he did mention France, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot this time last year he was gone, wasn't he? Jason, can...
Grace, what's that?
2 sets. Can Shortbread message you for you to give him a map? Or the best walking route?
Petrol station.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that.
Roundabout. Bridge. Oh, look! The
Yeah,
River
I still
Elway.
can't. No, can you get it up on Street View? Because I can't think of that.
Oh, my God.
That's
Never
right.
let a woman do the bleeding sat nav.
And yet when we get to a patient's place and not sure and looking, go and ask somebody as if you think I'm going to translate it well.
Yeah, I know better next time, don't I?
No, you still ask me. Jason will go now to his front door. Cooking tea, says Jace. I'm here. I'm there, says Timber. Now I get that. I should have read that right way round. Put it this way. If I walk, everyone would stop and say, Andrew, any shortbread supply? Lyndon, I remember just after I typed it. Seven Valley.
What do you suppose that is, Grace?
No, I want a road view. That's not the bit I want. Oh, yeah. Do you mean that's usually when I'm filling in paperwork or speaking to control? Usually about that area?
No.
Yes.
You're talking through your anal...
That is usually where I'm
You are
speaking
talking
to them.
through your anal
Because they give us
orifice.
last minute changes and like, oh, do you mind?
You are talking through your anal orifice.
I just remember after I typed it. Not seen it, John, but definitely look at it now. You said Grace didn't complain last time she was in my boot. You got someone else there, Brian, that you're mixing me up with. Although I have actually been placed in somebody else's boot
You have.
and wrapped round with a coat to keep me warm.
And had sweeties thrown at you. And
Yeah,
chocolates.
basically.
And cakes.
And offered hot coffee as well. Chris, will you be at Penarth Show? I might make it be bus from Kogan. All roads and flight go to Liverpool first. Well, I have said it. When you next time come over, go straight to Liverpool. Down. Hello, Morgan says, Mark, it was fish and chip rather than camping. I remembered just after I typed it, Lyndon helped jog my memory. Maps are on the website. No worries. I just finished Donegal Dad's video about 3D printing. Do you do resin printing or the other one? So we are filament. Oh, no, that's timber. Timber is resin printing. Lyndon, yes, I'll probably be marshalling, so I might be in the car park. Hi, Morgan. Loki having his haircut on Wednesday. Oh, Loki's having a haircut. Loki's having a haircut. You've got to send us a picture. Now we get some map that goes past every pub en route as I vote. Thanks to you. Spend a fair whack on the printer. Loki sounds like a husky Malamute name.
You can't say him on stream.
Hot damn!
Not what I was thinking.
No, that's not what actually. The station Liverpool is far away from the airport compared to Manchester. Yeah, and you end up in Liverpool anyway when you go to Manchester site. You may as well just go straight to friggin' Liverpool. Plus, it's better than Manchester. Having tea now, so AFK for a while. Right, guys, basically, if you want to say anything about Jason, now is the time to type it because he won't see it. We just won't read it out. I have 4 printers between 250 and 400 each. Small ones are now 130. My workmate has 2 Rottweilers called Loki and 4. Aww. So, yes, do you actually want to finish up so I can actually do something?
Nope.
And apparently you've got me here chatting for a minute, guys. Have we shown Loki or said what he is before? I'm not sure. Manchester and Liverpool, woo woo, it's the same but different names. No, it's not. Completely not. Hashtag Jason loves DB Schenkner. Rob and Grace, how far are you both from Cardiff?
4.5 hours.
So yeah, this is for, especially from people down south from my way.
Hold a second. Who asked that?
Arronville. I have a friend in Cardiff.
You've just heard Grace realising there isn't a river where Snowy lives, and you're asking her how far Cardiff is.
No, I know that one. I ain't that silly. So basically, a lot of people.
1,420,921 miles. Yes, Grace?
How many?
Yeah.
What did you just say?
I don't know. I'm not
I was going to say like 14,000. I'm like, what?
That's what you'd come out
No,
with.
it's like 300 and odd.
Okay. Is it?
About that, I think.
Okay. Grace paid.
No, you're gonna take the mickey out of me.
And you're going to miss all the comments.
No, I've got them there. Evening, Mum. Just another domestic as always. Or am I thinking round trip? I might be thinking round trip, actually. Yeah, I'm thinking round trip. Okay, round trip is 300 odd. This is actually saying 327, 151. So come on, you've got to give me, I was thinking round trip because we're always doing round trip with work.
Do you know you typed in there North Wales to South Wales? That is a massive expanse.
Yeah, well, what's more specific is... Oh, fine, I'll put in Cardiff. Jesus.
Yeah. And put the other one in there.
Oh, jeez. 200.
So it's not a round trip either, is it, Grace?
No. Put it out. Put it out.
It is out. It's not a round trip, is it?
Well,
Grace?
it is if you think work. Work-wise, that's usually the average miles.
It's still not 300-mile round trip.
Ish. I said ish.
What, 400 miles? Is ish to 300, is it?
Well, that's from here. I'm used to it from work.
There's an 8-mile difference.
Hospitals. Usually when we go that way.
14-mile difference. Not 100.
14 miles? That other hospital isn't that the one we usually pick up from to go down south? That's the one I'm thinking of.
You're a dippy sod.
So basically, that domestic, a lot of people think that north and south are very close together. They're not. Unfortunately, so Otford Hills is in Wales. Yeah, Mum, I'd woken up halfway when I said that. I was little. Rotty's got a house by playing doorstopper. I have a friend in Cardiff. Do you have a recommendation, Timber? So, credit random will be a good starter. I'll admit Cardiff is nice. Never been. I moved out of Cardiff because it was so full on and busy all the time. Rob says miles from me in the States. By train, says Aaron. Oh, train, you're looking at even worse, surely.
Bear with.
You're going to be looking at even worse because the stupid thing, I think, is you'd have to go somewhere like Crewe and change at Crewe.
No.
I think that is one of the options.
No.
Calm down, madam. Me? Calm down? I don't need to calm down. I'm fine. Oops, started shouting. Sorry. Now, children. Dan, good evening. We are watching a successful married couple, says Jersey Bill. Don't know what gave it away.
It's longer on the train.
I thought it would be.
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. It's ridiculous because of all the changes you have to do. Handbags at noon. Mine's better than his. Heavier as well. Typo says Jersey Bill. North and south close together depends on the scale of a map, Grace. Okay, Richard, you're supposed to be on my side here. They have a Wetherspoons pub in Cardiff. Speaking of long trip, how many miles from Glasgow to... Yeah, I understand that because I'm going to get that wrong. North and south are poles apart. Oh, Jesus. What a way to enter platform 7A. Now, I am going to have to look at my book. It takes me a while to get to know your name. Then I question myself. Then I get it right. Martin, good evening, darling. So, what a way to enter with a joke like that. Right, are you going to come here so I can actually do something?
You just shoved your butt into the camera again.
Not winning with this chair. Arundel were Prince of Wales Wetherspoons, biggest pub in Wales and the largest Wetherspoons. It was a theatre. Mum, isn't one in Tunbridge Wells also the old theatre as well? I'm sure that's a Wetherspoons now as well.
And that ain't in Wales.
No, I'm talking about Wetherspoons and theatre.
He was talking about Wales.
Well, he mentioned it was a theatre. A Wetherspoons in a theatre, so that's why my mind went to Wetherspoons.
Bloody
I don't
Wales.
care. I'm talking about Wetherspoons
In Wales.
and a theatre.
He was talking about Wales.
And I'm talking about Wetherspoons and the theatre.
You're a dippy sob.
Right, Backman Obsessed Mikey, good evening. All trains to North Wales go via Crewe or Chester. It's stupid, isn't it? How long did you live in Wales, Chris? Chris is still there, I believe. He's just further away from from central South Wales. Right, are you going to actually come here and do some work?
It depends. You're going to stop shoving your butt into the camera.
Well, I don't know. Depends if you're...
What?
Just the way he looks at me. I can't not.
So you're running a live stream. You're supposed to be reading comments.
Because he looks cute with the way his bore is. Does he not look cute, guys? And he's looking at me like, what on earth?
Everybody's looking at you like, what on earth?
Todd Armstrong, good evening. I'm still here in Barryton, but been in Wales since I moved to Cardiff from London in 1970. Gavin Fry, hi, all got in from Glorious Day out with mum and her partner. Plenty of coffee, scones and cream and jam. We'll be lurking in the back for a while, so free for all at the bar. Don't tell the boss. My mum said no idea. Thanks, mum. And before he gets to it, a big thank you to all our patrons, our members, our gifters, our donators, everybody that is part of the channel, and most importantly, who are there on and off the lives, our mods. Beat you to it, Gav.
No. That's not what Gav types. Gav, can you share what you typed?
Oh, slightly different wording.
Well, you've not beat him to it then, have you?
Well, I still have beat him to... Well, why do you say to him every time he posts it, oh, Gracie beat you to it? Because that's not what I say, what he types then.
Get your fat butt over there.
Fat? 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 You...
Jesus
He
H.
almost fell off a chair. Oh, jeez. Oh, please.
Where are you anyway?
I don't know.
Chris, there's 2 other large Wetherspoons in Cardiff within 500 yards of Prince of Wales, and there's dozens of others too. Yeah, I've been to a couple of them, Chris. Lee, my dog sits in exactly the same way. What dog have you got, Lee? Todd. Did we welcome Todd in?
Yes.
Okay.
Shows you don't listen to me, dear.
Simon. Lurkers!
Who's a lurker?
He was just shouting it out. Mark saying shirkers. Jersey Bill, we will miss you, Rob. Fight, fight, fight. Chris, yes, Tim was London Welsh. She moved to London in 1929 and always wanted to go home. Aaron, thanks for the Wetherspoons in Cardiff info. There's a cracking one. I don't know which one it is, but there's a cracking one near the train station. Richard, fight. Backman, calm down. Hell no. John and Holly, R.I.P. Rob. No. Timber, uphill go. No, I think I need to knock it down, Timber. Domestic at dawn. Here we go. Gavin, big thanks to everyone here. Shout out to our patrons, subscribers, mods and all donators and gifters, as well as our lurkers. Big love from Grace and Rob, who appreciate every supporter.
How can you say it's me not doing it in time with him then if it's different?
So it's different.
It don't. Yeah, exactly. So how whenever he posts it and you turn round and you say that he's beat me to it, how can
Get
you
on
beat
with
me
your
to
grassing.
it?
You missed. Oh, thank you, Andrew, for the £2 shortbread on tour. And David Green, welcome in, David. I'm really impressed with Rob and Grace behaving. You're showing me up. That's not difficult.
Not you.
She only did it because I remind her. Not very winning there, Grace.
How did he remind me?
Because he came in the chat. That's how he reminded you.
That doesn't mean he reminded me.
You reminded
Alexa,
her, Gavin.
Turn the shed light to full.
Timber, Chris and Grace are both dyslexic. Chris, the one by the station is the Great Western. Oh, fair enough. Dan. Hi, Dan. I hope you're keeping well, mate. I haven't seen you for a little while.
I've already said hello to him. You really don't listen to me, do you?
You don't mind me saying hello to him myself, do you?
No.
Shut your face.
Oh, shut up in your face.
Mark, now I like Rob, but I also like Grace. But who do I like most when there is only one way to find out? Fight.
I'll win.
Jersey Bill. Have to go, but this is for Rob to rent a room. Jersey's just donated $10. Thank you very much, Jersey. I might get him a couple of hours for that. Much appreciated.
Couple of hours? Who are you taking in with you?
Not, but well, I'll have to find a cheap one for $10. Thank you very much, Jill. Jesus H Christ. Sorry, David. Sorry, Jersey Bill. Thank you very much.
Sorry, David.
David Green.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Jersey Bill.
Oh, Jesus, go back to sleep, woman.
Me go back to sleep.
Grace and Rob, what work, guys, are you planning on doing? Layout static grass? Hopefully, yes. Why have you changed that angle? Because now we can't see.
Because I'm going to be doing here first.
You could see the whole thing.
No, you couldn't see the whole thing. You had it there, right? You had it there. So what about here?
Aaronville, what are you like after a few drinks? This is after a couple of drinks this afternoon, Aaron.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we?
Lyndon, Rob, can I retract my offer if I win the lottery of having Grace's company? She's much too loud. You can indeed retract it. Now you've realised it.
Who said that?
Lyndon.
Thanks, Lyndon. Love you too.
New poll, grass or fight? Dan, not been around due to being tested for crab zodiac sign.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I in your area, in your space where you're bedded? I'm terribly sorry.
Dan, not been round due to being tested for crab zodiac sign. I don't know what the crab... I don't do the zodiac, Dan. Gavin, big shout to all who welcomed me in, but going in the background now as I sort crap in the house. No worries, Gav. I'll catch you later, mate. You take care.
Go on, Gav. You're not in my good books.
This is Jill checking out later on. Take care, Jill. You know that's going to stick now, don't you?
Am I grassing here as well?
Andrew will like you both, Grace and Rob.
Rob, am I grassing here as well? Where's that come from?
As far in as you can go.
So you now want that grass? Actually, no, because that's going to be covered, isn't it? That's part of the under. Is that not?
Just do it.
Shall I just do this for now and then?
Just do it as far in as you can. Okay. Classic RGJ trains. Richard, why is everybody picking on Grace?
Thank you.
Because she deserves it. Maria, why did I bother? Dan, hope you're okay, mate. Gavin, who rattled Grace's cage? She's the perfect mood again. And Smolton, welcome in. Hope you're keeping well. Why am I looking at the camera when it's
not even there?
Yeah.
Dang it! It should have been on. Otherwise, Gavin would have had a look. Just jump in my grave like Morgan.
2 secs. You got to see this, guys. He literally jumped in Grace's grave.
Well, technically yours, because that's the chair you were on. I got shut up in my face now. Oh, shut up in your face.
Shut up your face. Jesus. She can't get anything right, guys. Smolton's okay, that's good to hear. Oh, Jesus, someone help me, please. John and Holly said stop bullying Grace, but I think it's better than EastEnders. Yeah, and if I throw Grace down the stairs, you get the end sound, don't you?
Holly,
Dum, 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 dum.
You know what to do with that suggestion, don't you, darling?
Gab, I love you. I love you loads, Grace. Really. And Simon trains. Even Morgan is picking on Grace this evening.
Yeah.
Aaronville, I like the fight. I, however, still remember the fire. Richard Morgan.
I didn't start the fire.
Yes, you did.
Sorry, not your one.
No, you didn't start that one. And you know they can't see what you're doing.
No, well, they would have seen even less at your suggestion of where it needed to go. I've got that song in my head now.
Robin, yeah, I read that. Mark, anything's better than Bull EastEnders. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Mark. Richard, press the wrong button.
Oopsie.
Simon, just see what Grace is doing.
Who wants to see what I'm doing?
Well, you can actually. Especially if I do that.
Yeah, but you do it too late now.
Hold on, I remember Grace, says Aaron. Richard, don't push the red one. Fire, but Rob's fire? Yeah, I set fire to my hand, didn't I, Aaron? Well and truly, you think Grace's fire on the desk here was good. Mine was much, much better. At least I did a proper job of it.
Where's a Hoover?
Oh no.
Should have thought about that.
You should have thought about that before you actually started it. You are a dopey sod.
I'm looking for the Hoover, stop it.
That's not looking for the Hoover.
Here it is, it's looking under there.
Did you find it?
No.
Simon was on about before Grace moved the camera down. Could you mute, please? What, you mute you, Maria? Yeah, we can do that. We can just right click and hide you from the channel. Put user in timeout, hide user on the channel. Take your pick.
Block.
What are you doing?
Trying to clear this filter.
The one you never clear, you mean?
The one you don't clear either. When did I last hoover up polystyrene?
So what do you reckon, guys? Are we muting Maria, or are we hiding her from the channel, or putting her in timeout?
Is this another ask?
Shall I put another poll up?
Is this ask the audience night?
Yeah, we'll just put a poll up if we're hiding Maria from the channel, if we're muting her, or putting her in a timeout.
Yeah, I'm sure I have plenty of timeouts as a kid.
Backman, Grace and Rob, if you could go back to the very beginning and change anything on your layout, what would you change? That is a really, really good question, in all seriousness.
Track setters.
Not just track setters, planning the actual track properly.
Headphone warning.
Because, to be quite honest, there's a lot about the actual track, not the scenery, the track itself, that we do regret. Because we haven't got trains running side by side is one thing. And taking it more slowly. Arundel, think Maria meant mute when the Hoover goes on, probably. Perhaps. Maria, block me anytime you like. Someone get those violins out.
Well, to be fair, also on that.
Simon, did pre-order a Curoscales double O gauge Hunslet Austerity HE3806. Will be that my first Curoscale loco, and I have still yet to order from his Curoscale.
Yeah. I think the other thing, Rob, as well, is now we have a bit better gauge on double O gauge, where before we thought, oh, we've got all these buildings.
And we can only use a quarter of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And no room for the castle.
Yeah, that's true.
Dan, you mean there's no way to mute Grace since according to the chat she's bullied this evening? Yeah, tell me about it. Richard, what's Maria done? I don't know, she wanted muting. Timber, Mario wants Rob to use Grace's mute button, but he has been looking for it for years. Oh, tell me about it. I still haven't found it.
Well, if my
Even
mum ain't
duct
found
tape
it,
don't work.
how do you stand a chance?
Actually, thinking about it, Alexa, turn on the trains. Is there anything on the line?
No, you walked away, if you remember. Didn't you?
Oh yeah, something kept on derailing. Bear with me a minute, guys. No. No, I'm gonna.
Put something else on.
Let me read a few comments first.
Well, yeah, actually, let me grass this, and then you can come here while I'm back and then do a bit of figure painting.
Simon found out that Wilbert worked in West Cannock Colliery, which is in Hednesford, which is the next town to where I lived. Cool. Dan, mute Maria equals blocked from Will. Family events and no lifts when you singe your arm hairs. Not muting Maria equals peace. Mute Maria blocked from Will. But we can't see much from that anyway. Blocked from family events, I'm failing to see a negative.
No, 2035.
Blocked from lifts, it's the other way around. Brian, my ex-mother-in-law lives in Hednesford. Timber. Yeah, mute Grace. It is worth a try, but it won't work. David, got Eurovision on in the background. I can already tell you the results. The UK comes last.
Yeah, especially because Ireland aren't in it.
Dan, I've ordered the Akira Scale Wilbert. Cool. Smolton, you have two tracks. Why not have one train going one way and one train going the other way? The same as I used to have my layouts. Yeah, the only thing is, if you see the track that Grace is actually grassing next to, that's actually the incline going up to the outer loop. So the only place they actually run side by side is underneath Grace's farm. You don't really get to see. Backman, what PVA glue were you using, guys? B&M have some fabulous PVA glue. Great for ballasting. So it's basing glue. It's WWC and it's basing glue.
Right, headphone warning.
She was advised not to use it because apparently PVA shrinks or something.
You.
What have you done?
Hello. Well, at least it's static grass and not ballast.
What? You haven't put the filter in, have you?
No.
Is that going to be another one I'm going to have to take apart?
Well, no, it's not ballast this time. It just flies through it.
We'll just burn it instead. Dan, anyone got Doctor Who spoilers? I can't be bothered watching the current series. Haven't watched it ourselves yet. We're watching. Who are we watching at the moment? Oh, Matt Smith. We're running through the series again. And Dara's Locomotive Shed, evening all. Welcome in, Dara. Simon. Mark sadly doesn't come out till second quarter 2026, but I'm paying it instalments. $14.99 first payment, then around £10 onwards for the next year. Also gone for the DC.
I've done it too thick again. Because I did too much. You're not supposed to do. It's supposed to be more like this when you layer it up. It's.
Richard, don't put it on below, Grace. Shouldn't there be a job at the end of that, Richard?
I am job.
Yeah. Basing glue. Remember that. It's just what we were told that apparently as PVA is drying, it shrinks. Being as we've not used PVA before for that, we can't really compare. White sticky stuff, yeah, as Simon says, the white sticky stuff. David, the current series of Doctor Who isn't that good. Bring back David Tennant. Hell yes, totally with you there, David. Dan, Simon 5741, aka Duck, is due this quarter from the Curascale. Timber's never had a problem with PVA Progress. Okay. Andy the spelling monitor. Hot Dog Andy. Doubt I'll be at crew this SJ Trainwell. Unfortunately, it looks like SJ Trainwell's not going to make it either. Which we're kind of gutted about. No, Rob. Mark, yeah, they've only just announced it, haven't they, Simon? It's good that they let you pay for it in instalments, though. Which is why I want to have a look on a Curascale. I was looking the other day, but I didn't take a really long look at it. Tim, Brian, are you going to the Shrewsbury Model Show in June? Isn't it nice when Grace is this quiet? Can you tell what it is yet? You shouldn't really make that joke anymore, should you? Oh wait, no, this channel's not made for kids, is it? Simon, Mark, on Monday during the 80th anniversary of the Railway series.
I still say we should have done this as rock.
We can put rock onto it.
No, I mean create rock as it was there, like I did with the other.
Oh right, I'm with you.
Because that's got like water formation there actually.
Okay. Me too, so Tim says Timber. I'll try and catch you there then. David Green, I've had my garden studio built. Awesome. Brian, Rob. What? Trust me, this is a day for dark humour from me, and that's not the darkest thing that's come out of my mouth today.
It isn't.
It really isn't. My mate put a post up this morning, and his humour is dark as mine. I think even he was shocked with my reply. Because all he did was put a shock emoji. Normally he laughs.
I've never seen him put a shock emoji to yours usually.
No, I've never seen him do that.
Flopsy.
And she's talking about the dog's ear guy. Yes, and you, Timber. Yes, Rolf, and it's your wheelie and you're going to prison. See, yes, I'm not the only dark person here. Nice one, Chris. It's Grace Ross, long lost painter of scenics. Timber, Dawn Quest will be there too. Tim Maslin. Who is Dawn? Yeah. Is she with a woman with a black and white layout? I think so.
Lady Killers.
Your wrist action is so good.
Oh, I'm not practiced, aren't I? You don't have that issue, so.
But no, my thoughts have been very dark today, I tell you. The fact that I can shock a friend of mine. That would be nice to see the layout. It will be. That's one layout I wouldn't mind seeing in person. Yes, Lady Killer's layout.
Headphone warning.
Yes, Dawn did the brief encounter black and white layout. I think Chris beat you there, Si. I bet doing that sucks, doesn't it? Just brief encounter monochrome. Andy, she's as slim as me, but with the added height. She resonates in the wind more than I. Is she a tall lass, this Dawn Quest then?
I believe so.
Come out the way from it.
That's fine. Or are they? Wherever they are.
Well, I set the cameras up so we could have some trains running.
Yeah, I'll sit here for a minute. It's not a problem.
You know, it is a problem.
What?
You dumping the hoover to the point where it hits the carriages.
It's.
And if I'd have done that to your carriages. Oh wait, you haven't got any.
Around 6 foot. Jesus.
Perfect pack for me then.
Yeah, Andy, we decided at crew last year, didn't we? Not Mod Rail crew, the other crew meeting between Simon and that you already were part of our little people's group. Didn't we, guys? Sat at our meeting table.
Which Andy?
Hot dog. Dara's Locomotive Shed, hello.
Alexa, turn on the trains.
She did brief encounter on Lady Killers. We're all the same height lying down. And even Grace is taller than you. Gollum cough, Gollum.
Just goes to show not everything good comes in small packages.
Well, I don't know. How tall is Andy? She's definitely not in our challenge club, Andy. A cathedral over a parish church. I like that saying, I do.
So now you've got the camera on an area where you're not actually doing anything.
What do you mean?
Why are you derailing all of a sudden?
And how excited I am, Brian, oh dear. Moneybrook Junction, Mark and Lisa, good evening, guys. Oh, it actually gives them another little...
Something's really not good. I've had these going all day perfectly.
I'm about 5'5", so no, you are just taller than me, Andy. I think what didn't help when we talked about the vertically challenged group is I was wearing heels. Model Rail crew, I would not. Yeah, I was wearing the black heels, wasn't I, actually, in the thigh-high ones.
Oh.
Yeah, look at a picture that Pete sent us with us.
No, I can't see them.
Well, yeah, you can see the tops of them there above my knees. When I had my long hair.
Well, reaching your bits, though, would they?
Is that grass going to stick? The glue seems to be running. No, that's just for patches that are wet. So, obviously, something I've learned, bite-sized Grace. Yeah, exactly. Bite-sized, we're more fun that way.
Really?
Oh, no, it's, what's the saying? I'm fun size, like you get with the chocolates. So what it is, Lyndon, is I've had a very big habit of putting on way too much grass. And I started to learn that just doing little bits of grass. So on the first patch I've done too much. And then that I'm trying to do it the proper way because I realised after I put too much. Oh, I forgot that one has lights in it. You know, I've already done that.
So they've been watching 3 cameras that nothing was happening.
No, you could see it. You could see it leave here and then go there and then there.
And it's derailed again. All day that's been running perfectly. All day. You ain't dropped anything on it?
Nope.
That's not on. Why does that happen? Every time you put a camera on?
Only problem, you're not going to want trains running while I'm grassing.
Right.
Static grass, flies everywhere. Shall I just leave that bit and go
Just,
to the
no,
other
just
bit?
carry on. No, just carry on with it.
Well, I've not got long left. I'll put it on once I'm done.
Let's put it back on that.
Once I'm done, I'll give it a quick hoover and only do it 2 mil for now, and then I'll go to figure painting.
John Holly, hope it went well, Mark, and you can have a more relaxing evening. I was due back in the yard at 10 and was finished and back by 7:30. Not too bad. Brian, 1 bite and it's gone. I'm going to have to remember that, bro. Simon, RGJ, sent you a photo with myself with Dawn. No worries. Brian, just like fudge. Yeah, hey, that's the point.
Everybody loves fudge.
Have you seen the finger of fudge bars anywhere?
Yeah, in the shop.
Oh, they still got them?
Yeah.
I've not seen one for donkeys. Andy, height is always a fun topic. Things are always looking up.
For us, anyway. There's looking down for some of them.
Yeah, she's the same height as you, isn't she?
Who?
Dawn.
As who?
Look at the picture.
Simon's not tall. I didn't think Simon was tall. I thought it was part of our little group.
Richard Sod's look. Yeah, honestly, Richard, it's been running perfectly all day. That and so we had I can't remember which loco that is now, but we've had that one out and the Silver Fox, and they've been running absolutely fine.
Silver Fox wasn't. That's why you had to take a step
No,
back.
until I brought the camera out early to try and film it.
Oh, I'm with you.
I rest my case.
Let me do it because it usually runs when I do filming.
Chris, I found out today a Gauge Master Prodigy Express controller works with a Prodigy Advanced Base unit. So I got an extender unit to run trains from the outside of the layout. Oh, sweet. Don't like lights, John. We will all have to at least do one. So I don't hang around. I don't blame you. Maria, I had the perfect day until...
Until she tuned into RGJ.
Yeah. And Chase's Railway Lines. Welcome in. Good to see you. Andy, I'm in the photo at Dawn's kneecap. Timber, Simon's the one on the left. Thank you for pointing that out. I was just wondering. Moneybrook, do fudge fingers in packs of 3 in Morrison Drop? I never realised I haven't had one for donkeys, mate. John and Hogg, don't blame me, Mark. Late on a Friday or Saturday wouldn't be ideal.
You lie, you had one at Christmas, actually.
Brian, it's the finger of fudge motto that's not around anymore. Yeah, I wonder why.
Alexa,
Someone's probably
turn on my train
offended.
light.
Someone's probably offended by it, Brian. We're sat in the garden now, John, with a cuppa. Brian, it's full of peppery goodness. What is it? Finger of fudge is just enough to give your friends a treat. Something like that. Yeah, so yeah, it would be considered offensive. Simon, hello, Pauline. Chris, I went to a fetish restaurant last night. I got toad in the hole. Missus. Did you enjoy it though, Chris? That's all that matters. John on holiday, blame me, Mark. We were in the garden earlier visiting my mum and sister, and it looks like another nice evening. It would have been nice here if it wasn't so windy.
Right, and headphone warning for the last time tonight.
Oh, you're not going over it with the next...
No, I'm just going to do painting and then I can do both, yeah.
Oh, okay. And while Grace is doing the painting, I will try and get something running. No, Paul, not reading that out. Not that daft, Paul. You're just like Aaronville trying to trip me up. Right, it's quite nice here, but it's starting to get a bit cold. It's been cold all day today because of the wind, mate. Timber, tell Grace if she clicks the applicator switch 3 times, it's a safety lockout to make it safe. She believed that as well. Day off tomorrow, John. Garden or trains? Trains. And Jason's back.
Still laying too much grass.
Tim Maslin, have you brought a Hoover just for static grassing to get all the waste to reuse? No, to be honest. We bought one of those for the car. The power adapter died on it. I got in contact with the company. I tried to tell them it was just the power adapter. They wouldn't have it. So they sent out a complete new system. I got a different power charger for it. And they both work. Simon, off for the night, take care everyone. No night, Si, you take care, buddy. So tell her we all need a laugh. Mark and Lisa, the 46 is still available. Hot here all day, got fans on. Yeah, right. What?
I'm going to pop 2 thingies. You want another drink? Or?
Yeah, can do. Mark's just heard from Alan. He is okay. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Mark.
Does that look a bit better for you now?
No. I thought you were going to carry on with it.
Yeah, but then we can't run trains. Or if I'm painting figures, we can run trains.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know, Mark. That is appreciated. Big thanks to everyone here. Shout out to our patrons, subscribers, mods, all the donators and gifters, as well as our lurkers. Big love from Grace and Rob, who appreciate every supporter. And I read that just as she walked out the door. Jason just enjoyed a spag bowl. Money Mark. Lisa said, shh, Brian. And Gav's still here lurking. Lurking and working, eh, Gav? See, proof men can multitask. John and Holly, any cheese on top of that, Jace? People still put cheese on it? Not that Parmesan stuff, though. That is awful. I hate that stuff. It reminds me of, you know, those graters you can get for your feet. And it grates all the skin off. It just reminds me of that. Brian's curry was nice. We're going to try this place on Tuesday with Mum to see what their curries are like. I'm not going to be boring and go for fish and chips or anything like that. I'm going to try one of the curries. And it's proper Indian people as well, so you can guarantee the curries are bang on. Simon, haven't had spaghetti bolognese for a long time. Gavin, yeah. Oh, mind you, Si, Grace's spag bowl, awesome. When she cooks it literally from scratch, absolutely gorgeous. We finished shift when we were working in Liverpool during COVID, and we finished shift at midnight. And one of our colleagues was sitting waiting for Grace to come back to cook a spaghetti bolognese at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it was amazing. Gavin, lurking and breathing is very tiring. Yeah, just give up the lurking though. Don't give up the breathing, mate. Jason, if the signal is good, I may do a live stream from Biddulph tomorrow. Oh, nice one, mate. Andy, there's a YouTube in the American streams going by the name of... Yeah. You're being serious, aren't you, Andy? You're being deadly serious, Andy, aren't you? That's rather worrying. Andrew, last night macaroni cheese. Gab, I agree. Space's bag bowl is to die for, not from. I'm gonna see if I can type this properly. Is this the guy with baseballs as an icon, Andy? Yes, Andy, I've seen it. Yes. Jason, what's at Biddulph? Jace, would be good to find any hidden disused railway there. That is awesome. They still haven't decided what they're doing with the line going across Anglesey. I want that on there. I really want that on there. I want that on there. I want it to come back as a train line, not as a blooming cycle path. See, Central 2.0's doubled his subscribers in an hour and a half. But would you know? He's either left it as a joke. I'd change my name. I would. He's obviously somewhere out in the sticks by the looks of it. Andy, there are many, apparently. There are quite a few, aren't there? There's another one. Yeah, there's another one. Peter Bear, who's listed under that. Yeah, I would change my name. I would. And oh, and another one. No, there's a load of them. There is a pile of Hugh Jassols. Rudyard Lake Railway is near Biddulph. There goes. Mark, I had a chicken tikka masala with some sagaloo for my dinner tonight. Washed down with a cider, of course. Just for a change, eh, Mark? Biddulph Valley Line, which is a disused railway. Jason would have to be within walking distance from the leisure centre. Yeah, we've got to take into account Jason's age. You know, he can't walk very far and carrying the Zimmer frame around everywhere. Andrew, St Andrews Line should reopen the train station right next to the golf course. That would be cool. St Andrews Golf Course is awesome. And Brian had a chicken masala as well tonight. Seems that everybody's on the curries. Toilet paper in the fridge. Enough said. Chris, when I ran clinics on my local hospital, I had Ronald O'Nions, Fred Herring and Dick Death. Oh my God, really? Tim Messlin, nice Brian, I had one of those in a while. Yeah, just for a change, Rob. You have to throw the boat out and just have I was going to say alcohol-free cider, but that's not worth the effort, is it really? We'll wait for Grace to get back and we might get some train running. We might carry this on till, oh no, normally it's 2 hours, we might carry on till about 9:30. Simon, I wasn't had a pepperoni pizza for tea. Anybody got Google Translate for Simon, please? Jason, Rob's gonna get a slap, right? Do you want me to hold the Zimmer while you do it, Jason? You know, just make because when you take one hand off the Zimmer to do it, you might get a bit unsteady. Just throw my help out there. That's all, mate. Oh, don't forget to get some matte spray as well, Jace. You know, because we don't want to get blinded in crew. Mark. Anyway, Sarah's away at the moment, so I can have what I like. How's she doing, mate? I hope Sarah's doing okay. I'm waiting for Jason's retort now. I wonder what the heck that was. It's Morgan washing himself. Oi. Come here. Ow. Just disturb him for a minute. Jace, right turn, Grace. Clint Eastwood reference there. Bright, grumpy old men. Simon, I wasn't on the curry. I had a pepperoni pizza for tea tonight. That's better. It's better if you slipe. I'm getting it now. It's better if you type slower and it's soy. Yep, I'm broken. Andrew, Jason, you still look 21. 121. Timber, I'm sub to the Scottish channel. Two best mates. Yeah, Ben Doon and Phil McKemity. Oh, that's a point well said, Bri. That is a point well said, mate. Is Jason calling Grace an orangutan? Let's find out when Grace comes back in the room, shall we? Shall we mention this to Grace? Can we have a thumbs up if I have to mention this to Grace? Jason in the doo-doo. Jason in trouble. What? Are you looking at the telly? That's you on the telly, you Wally. Yes, that's you over there. He's looking at the comments and he's looking at himself. Simon saying yes, please. Okay, that's one for Grace getting told that she looks like an orangutan. What's the dog's name? This is Morgan. And when Grace comes back, I'm going to show you something we were really shocked at. Are you tired? We were really shocked at. I'll grab my phone in a minute. Richard. Jason Valley Way, Old Railway Line Walk. I think everybody's having trouble typing tonight. How many people have had a drink apart from Mark? But yeah, this is Morgan. He was my dog with my ex-wife. She's a bit too poorly to look after him now, unfortunately. So he kind of lives here. I did ask the audience, and they all, if I should tell you, and they all put a thumbs up.
You need a toilet. Go on.
She was talking to the dog, by the way, not me.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So I asked the audience if I should tell you what Jason said, what Jason's calling you, and they've all put thumbs up. I was taking the mickey out of Jason, and he turned around and said, "Grace, right turn, please." Now that's reference, I don't know if you know, to a Clint Eastwood movie, Any Which Way You Can or Any Which Way But Loose. And Clint Eastwood has an orangutan, and Clint Eastwood turns around to this orangutan and says, "Right turn, Clyde." And the orangutan thumps this group of bikers. So, Brian said, "Is Jason calling Grace an orangutan?" Sorry, Jace.
Who's the one that should have stayed with the monkeys, Jason? I'm sure Rachel will agree with me. Rachel, if you're not at work and you can hear me, thump him one.
I think he's scratching the door.
Anyway, if anyone's the orangutan, it's you. You're big.
Chaps, Morgan can't read. He
You're
can.
big, you're beefy, and this is kind of orangey on the
Jace
camera.
is on the trouble. Chris might have a small sherry. David Martin. Morgan is looking at the screen to see if everybody's calling him a good boy. He probably is, to be fair. Curry was supposed to be invented by the British Army to disguise the fact that the meat was off. Simon, Grace Range in 3, 2, 1. Richard Morgan is a good ball. Alan Reynolds. Are your ears burning, mate?
Have you got rid of your WhatsApp, darling? Because I have tried to message you.
Back on the set. Every Which Way But Loose. Great movie it was. Hi, Alan, you're in France. Only if Grace swings in the trees, Rob.
I will remember this for crew.
That's Jason and Richard that are dead, mate. Timber, how's your first aid skills? Brian, love stirring the pot. Victor, good night, buddy. You take care, sleep well. Rach heard.
Did she thump you then?
Right.
I should be like, what's he done now?
I'm going to show you guys a photo I took of Morgan just after his haircut. So that was just an hour or so after his haircut, right? And then Grace did some digging and we found photos of Morgan before he ever went to the groomers. He looks, and this was only a few months back, and that's the difference it's made. Boy, not Paul, says Richard. Andrew, anyone fancy dress for self or others? I think Richard and Jason might need some first aid timber.
And Brian. He stirred the pot.
Yeah, well, Brian's a good lad for stirring the pot. He dropped Richard and Jason in one go. I think Brian's to be commended. Paul's passing Jason a spade. I don't think you need to pass him a spade. He can't get much deeper. Richard, yes, but Grace does not swing in the trees. Oh, no, it's too late, mate. You're already in the other book, buddy. Brian, Andy, I can dress as a witch. Jason, no thump, agrees that Rob deserves it for what he said. Right, okay. And you're the one that called her an orangutan. Al, my phone will not update, so WhatsApp is no more for me until I buy a new phone. Oh dear.
Ah.
And Simon Trains sharing his chance to win tickets to the Roddle Mull Crew and live executions. And don't forget, even if you're not entering, jump over at the start, put not entering, but give the answer.
Anyone up for fancy dress? I ain't going as a blemmin' orangutan, that's for sure.
Where's Morgie?
In his bed.
Okay.
Are you going to go and try and get...
I'm going to get a train running.
If you're adamant, you're going to get a train running.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all the coaches off.
Yes.
And just run the train by itself for a second, just to make sure.
Just to try.
Not that there's any chance of an issue arising.
This chair, have you seen this chair, the side of it now? I swear I'm going to sit on this one day and it's going to collapse. Ugh, it's lopsided.
It's because of your weight.
And my weight, you're the one that's been sat on it, not me. So, what I might do is try and set up. I was defending Grace. You were defending me, you didn't make it sound like it. What's he WhatsApp? Use real phone numbers. Yeah, but if he's going abroad... also, people that are abroad to message people that are in this country, it's a bit harder.
No, it's not.
You get charged, won't he? For text.
EU roaming.
But if you're a resident in that country, messaging another country.
Alan's a resident in the UK.
Right, who wants to get in contact with him?
Guess where Denmark is?
Yeah,
it's part of the EU. It's Britain that's not part of the EU.
Does that mean we get a... I ain't saying that word, Mum. Saturday night. Why would you get that kind of a night anyway? You're never going to get that. I'm
Does
going
that mean
as
we
myself.
get a quite Saturday night?
Yeah, well, I wasn't saying the actual words.
Well, you didn't. You could have said what she typed.
Yeah, well, I couldn't because it was wrong. Andrew was shortbread. I didn't call you that. Rob did. He suggested it. Well, I wasn't here, so...
No, I didn't. It wasn't me that suggested you called her an orangutan. Read back, sir.
What daypole box is that? That is for the track cleaner. Not that it is on the railway. It's the track cleaner that we got. Moneybrook Junction. My fancy dress for crew will be a fat, balding, ponytail, middle-aged, grumping bloke. And Richard crying. Oh, don't cry. No, I'll move it out. It's not in position yet. Not in position yet.
I'm going to leave that running for a minute.
Leave what running? Oh, we have another white there. I never realised.
Alan, I'm still in the UK, but hope to ship out early next week. Mark, Moneybrook, similar to mine, valleys, except no ponytail. Timber, why have you got 2 Daypole track cleaners? Because one's knackered. No, the Daypole box behind you, Grace.
Where? Oh, okay.
It's the same box. The Daypole box behind you is the track cleaner, Grace. Yeah, they both are. One's knackered. And it might be going back. Well, the chances are it is going back. I think you'll find that's a maximum zoom.
That is now, which isn't very much. Oh dear. Might have to use the other magnifier.
Nice look. Yeah, that's the one that Paul won from Craig.
Oh, that works.
New Durham. Craig weathered it brilliantly. Paul won it, but Paul donated it to us. Send it to Brian to fix. Possibly. It's an issue with the bogies. They don't stay in properly. Simon, we're still waiting for last year's fancy dress, the one with the horse. Sorry, not sorry, couldn't resist. Back when, yeah, send it back, I'm going to.
No one sent me a horse.
Brian, no, that's the point. Brian doesn't want that one. He wants the rusty one. Come out of the way, come out of the way. Let me put that, oh, no, don't do that, Rob. Put that back in the right place. No, oh Jesus H.
You're not winning today, are you?
Me, not in the slightest. If I click it on the right one, it might help. There you go, Chris.
What's that? Heads up in the chat if they agree Rob should attend Motherwell Crew in his mankini. Me!
Yeah, Brian wants our rusty loco because he wants to get it. Well, if I put it in view of a camera.
He's not having it, I'm sorry. Because he'd de-rust it in the process.
Probably.
Agree, no. Oh, you guys are no fun.
Brian wants to get his hands on this rusted one. Deliberately rusted.
Brian, you're supposed to be putting your hands up for Rob to be naked at Motherwell Crew. I put too much paint on there.
What have I done before? Timber, I am not fat, balding, ponytailed, middle-aged, but am a grumpy bloke. Timber, that was. Tim Maslin, those Daypole cleaners any good? Well, one of our friends has one that works very well. I'm having no luck because the bogies are a waste of space. Andy, you're heading for the Riviera at Alan Reynolds. Jason, yeah, I'm not. You read that one out, didn't you?
About hands up?
No. Everybody said no.
They're no fun. Brian,
I'm going
you
to
should have
Normandy
said
Beaches
yes.
where my dad landed in 1944.
Aw.
Mark said no as well. Richard said no.
Well, these guys are all on my list.
Timber, do you know what size boots he was wearing, Alan? It will look just the same running. But it's not going to run, ever. It is not going to run. That's my point.
What?
He said in the rusty train, it'll run.
Yeah, we don't want it to run.
Andy, I see. I hope you get some decent rays on. This wheel cleaner is good. Let's have a look.
Yeah, well, you did have a working wheel cleaner. You pulled it apart and Jason told you why it wasn't working. Do Do you think we can refit the pads?
Wheel cleaner.
Yeah, but you had a track cleaner that was
Yeah, but
working.
it was talking about a wheel cleaner. That was a pile of crap as well.
No, Jason actually showed you it going round when he came over, and it was something you were doing wrong, if I remember.
No, because that thing had the pads clipped off it long before Jason ever came round.
Yes, because you couldn't get it to work, and then Jason showed you it working, and we said, oh, dang it.
He couldn't have got it working, Grace, because the pads had been cut off.
No, you couldn't get the thing going round, could you? So that's why you cut the pads off.
Right. So how could he show it working then?
Because he showed that the thing was actually going round. He didn't have the pads on it, but it was going round where it wasn't before.
Right.
Why are you all wide-eyed?
Why were the pads cut off it, Grace?
Because you couldn't get it to work.
No, because it was a pile of crap. So no, Jason didn't get it working. It couldn't have been working if the pads were cut off. That's not a track cleaner, Chris. No, but it's they are supposed to be really good for cleaning the wheels, though. Chris, I know that helps keep things running, Timber. Yeah, they're supposed to be really good, Chris. Brian, I only want to see Rob in a mankini. Brian, I modified mine. Jason, fingers crossed for you, Eleanor, that your visit Francis Cheer goes over it. Yes, let's hope you get no issues with Vanity this time.
Well, she's just passed her MOT, isn't she?
Timber, turn upside down, Chris, and rub over the track. Chris, I clean the tracks with a rubber, the mobile thing's just rubbish. I'm leaning towards that myself, Chris, but we do have track rubbers. Jason, oh dear, RG Jane trains domestic in progress. He was a bit late for the show, wasn't he?
I was going to say, that happened 5 minutes ago.
New former customer, Chris. Backman, calm down, YouTube. Hell no! Right, if your track cleaner is no use, can I buy it off you? I want to get them both working, because I have a plan. One's going to be hoovering while one's polishing. Yes, it will take 2 locos to get them to go round. Mark, yeah, like Mark said, it's been like that most of the stream, Jace. Chris, ribbed.
Huh?
Oh, Jesus, you're slow, aren't you?
All I heard is
Right.
ribbed.
Let's try adding some coaches back to this. See if it's had its paddy fit now.
Rough Riders. I want to do the same, Rob. Yeah, well, hopefully we can get it running so we can.
I want to get them both.
That's what I'm saying. It would make it a lot easier, wouldn't it?
Because if you have them pushed in front of a loco, one's polishing and grinding, one's behind hoovering, and then the loco's not running through the filings. I think it might just be one carriage actually. I think the carriage might need a bit of weight in it. Can you watch the comments, please, Grace?
Okay. Did you get married this week, Rob? As you both sound like a married couple tonight. No, he didn't want to get married to me.
Hell no. Live in sin, it's cheaper. Trust me.
That's about the middle, actually. If it does, Simon Chris is ready. I'm not going in vanity on this one, as I've converted my car into a one-man micro camper, as the diesel costs in the van are very high. Oh, that's a shame. You have to show some pictures, though, when you manage to get WhatsApp. Wait, are you getting a new phone sorted before you go away? Alan. Because you're an old iPhone, aren't you? So if you're American sink we clean trucks with a Johnny. Necessarily I use a bit of sandpaper. I thought that was a no-go. I think that Rob is hoping that it will blow instead. Simon. Oliver Superman Mark 3. Or Lion even. Those figures look good. Thank you, Richard. So the completed one is still there. And then this one I thought of doing like a multi jacket.
So what's the car going to be called? If the van's Vanity.
Doesn't want to focus.
Cocktail sticks are great for removing the grime from loco wheels. They are, to be fair.
Why does this not want to focus?
I got one of those fiberglass pens as well, Backman.
Mikey.
What's up?
Mikey, that's his name.
Mikey, I do apologise.
Yeah. He's been with us quite a while.
No, I know, but I forget.
Carroty.
Carroty, yeah.
Oh, you know what?
That's two votes for Carroty.
But they literally, that came up at the same time. So they must have sent it at the same time.
Alan, I think you've got a new name for your car.
Caroline.
Caroline, Caravan.
House.
I like Carroty. It's a tenty house. That's when Are You Being Served went abroad.
Yeah. Camper car. Betty.
Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. And then you could do it with the horn instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Mikey! LOL. See, this is what I mean with names. It takes me a while to get people. Then I question it and then I've got it and it just sticks. One thing I know, Mikey, you're not in the UK, are you? Little Black Beauty. Well, that's cheating, Mark, because we don't know the colour of it.
Yeah, you got insider knowledge. That's insider training. Trading. Yeah.
Do you want to just call it training because of what we've got?
Speaking of trading, let's have a look. Why does it sound like there's something derailed, but it hasn't?
It hasn't. That sounded a bit weird. Cotton muds are also great for removing grime from the track. Caroline. Yeah, I like that. The AI mobile. Call it Rodney after Dave. Yeah, I'm up near Sheffield. Okay, this is why I say don't even tell me people's locations and I'm rubbish. I thought Mikey wasn't in the UK. I haven't thought of the name as yet.
It's not in this particular country, but it's part of the wider country and it's definitely not abroad, Grace.
Shut up. Vanity and Carroty sounds like some building that I shouldn't be in.
Yeah, we've got a discount Captain Static suggestion because that's insider trading. He had an unfair advantage.
Oh dear.
All about Black Betty in a van.
See, Betty. Black Betty.
It depends what model car, what make is the car.
Black Betty. Black Betty.
That'd only work if it's like something like a BMW or something.
Yeah, but oh, Black Betty, I like that, and that's a good song for the road. Call her Little Miss Charity. Right, I don't know what to do for jean colour for this.
Or if you get married, call her Miss Chastity.
I think he's only got one woman for him.
No, I know that, but it's a common cure for
Is
that.
her photo going in the car with you, Alan? By the way.
Am I wrong in saying that marriage is a good form of celibacy?
Well,
Mark, Well, there is more room in Vanity, Simon, if you're into that sort of thing. Cheaper van. Yeah, what make is this vehicle, Alan?
Oh, it's going to be a shame because it means at Model Rail Crew we won't see.
I'm still parking the other side of it. Mikey, Model U figures are coming on well, guys. Coming on great, guys.
Yeah, I just haven't quite got the jean look yet.
Andy, I couldn't possibly comment, Rob. Was with the first two, I'll tell you that much.
What?
A great reason for chastity. Oh, Mark, either of you, what model that car is it? I want to know now so I can suggest names. Because it's got to begin with the first letter, hasn't it? Or maybe other people aren't like me.
No, there ain't many people like you, dear.
It's a little black Fiesta. So it's a Ford. F.
Florence! Seen you to go into France?
Florence. Yeah.
No, Florence. It's how they pronounce it over there. Not Florence, Florence.
You talking about pronouncing things.
I've been watching too much Death in Paradise again. Isn't it, Alan? Is that not how they pronounce it over there?
But you're talking about pronouncing things, really? You're a commander on announcing things now?
Yep.
Right.
Greaseys, I've got to teach people my language, you know.
Alan has a black Ford Fiesta. I have a Fiesta as well, but mine is better as it's an ST model. Now, is it the ST line or is it a Fiesta ST?
I was going to say, is it just the ST because he's put the sticker on it?
That's probably an ST line, isn't it? I can't see Mark driving a Fiesta ST. Smallton. I call my car the mistress. It's just like a woman, it's temperamental and expensive. Yep.
Ooh.
Feisties. Yeah, that's a good one, off timber.
I like Florence.
Andy, just keep your left foot in the ashtray, Alan. Frankie Ford. Frankie goes to Florence. Ford, any colour as long as it's black. Firenze is Florence in Italy. I think you just been taught, Grace.
No, I was talking about in France, not Italy. Florence.
ST, sanitary towel. Simon, I call my car nothing as I don't have one.
Oh.
It's a full fat genuine ST model. Oh wow, I am impressed, Mark, seriously. Now please tell me you drive it like it's an ST. Because the amount of STs or an RSs that I overtake, because they've been driven like Miss Daisy. Firenze, that's a Vauxhall. Mark, please tell me you've had it over 70. He'll come back and say, yeah, I've had it to 72.
Yeah.
Mark doesn't strike me as a speeder. I don't know why. He's going to call me a liar now, but he doesn't strike me.
I think he'd call you a liar just to spite you, to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I want photographic evidence. Video evidence. Sarah can sit in the passenger seat videoing it. Bruce can drive though, can't he? With his RS. Oh no, you've not been in the passenger, have you?
Nope.
Oh my, he can drive. But then again, got reason to trust him, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, Mark. Please tell me you've had your Fiesta over 70 miles an hour. On a track, of course. You'd never break the speed limit on a legal roadway. John and Holly, speed ticket for the evidence, Rob.
No.
Yeah, I totally agree, John and Holly, even though you detracted that statement. But I agree with you. Mark, oh yes. She gets used properly, but with respect to the road and others, Rob. Of course. Nice straight piece of road on a dark night. Empty.
Go to Tunbridge Wells and go on that, I was going to say carriageway. It's not, it's for bypass.
Chris, I had a green 1100 Fiesta Mark 1 and its number plate was HAG61S, so it was called Haggis. Someone bought it off me for the plate. That is pretty cool, Chris. Mark, yeah, I might have done. Good man. On a track, of course.
Wait, you might have done what? On the Tunbridge Wells bypass?
No.
Because that is a decent length, actually. At night when there's no one around, that's a decent length to go. Although they did ruin it and put more roundabouts in.
Oh, no. You don't break the speed limit on roads, Grace.
No, of course. I
Yeah,
haven't.
race circuit. Race circuit and race circuit only.
Brands House.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Linden Hill's closer for you, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, but we know who went there.
No, he didn't, did he?
Well, no, he said he did, didn't he?
I told you he didn't. And I think the people that told me no. Seeing as her dad owns it. Well, he doesn't anymore, but used to.
Yes.
Yes. 2 secs. Just caught me when I've got a decent amount on my brush.
That's it. Just sounds weird coming down this.
It does, but is there that last bit of that, what we first used to stick the track down? Because I was actually watching a video on that the other day to say that we'd used the wrong.
Oh yeah.
I think that's
We
what it is.
Is that the royal we?
Well, actually, no, that was you.
I was gonna say.
There is actually video evidence that that is actually you. So you're not glad I used the royal we? Prescott Hill Racing. No, I'm a good girl.
It's in that area, but I thought we cleaned all that up.
Well, no, the video I was watching, it was from the new bit of track.
Timber, I use the Clarkson method. Pass speed cameras accelerate to 170 mile an hour. Brian, my Vitara does 115 in the book.
Oh, talking of Jeremy Clarkson, wasn't it? What was it we watched?
Maggie the Mondeo did 143
Yeah,
in
was
the book.
Was it one of the drive try videos? And he said, was it his escort or something when his dad was passing?
No,
And he did all that.
No. It was a Porsche 928 that he was borrowing.
Oh, I thought it was his.
No.
But the chicken was still warm for like
Yes.
a 3-hour drive or something, wasn't it? No, I did say Linden Hill. I've been there. I've actually been on the track taking photos many years ago and then drifted round. Well, I didn't drift round, I was a passenger, but for BHP show many, many years ago.
Timber, my car is limited to 155. Shame.
And then what's the other circuit you've got near there that does banger racing? Oh, guys, Mark or Alan, help me out. There's another circuit that way that does banger racing, doesn't it? No, it's not Knockhill. No, it might be.
No, it's
Knockhill.
Knockhill you're thinking about.
No, that's not down there, is it?
Oh, it's up in Scotland.
No, exactly. I can't remember. There's one I went as well for banger racing. I'd actually probably get it up on my photos location. Best banger racing I've ever seen that night. So, Mum, that is what you call banger.
Chris, I got passed on Bodmin Moor by a gold-coloured Aston Martin with a plate V8. Sweet. Best one I've ever seen is I was on the A55 out here. I was possibly not doing the speed limit, and I was left standing by an old deer in a Porsche.
I know you're always full of the speed limit in the ambulance.
I follow the speed limit in the ambulance, yeah I do.
Exactly. Coombe Valley. No, it wasn't Coombe Valley.
Yeah, I got the photos, mate.
Oh, where am I thinking? I know it was down that way. I'm sure it was.
Brian likes banger racing, but Brian's banger racing is a different thing entirely. That's another OnlyFans channel.
Is that the egg timer out? Now, I don't know what colour to do this bag. Because it would have been a bright colour then, wouldn't it? Didn't you have them in like red, blue and white or something?
Oh, boys' bags. Brown.
Yeah.
Brown.
No, this is one of the sports one.
Oh, the vinyl ones.
Yeah, the sports
Oh yeah,
ones.
bright blues or reds.
Yeah, I thought so. I'll do it in red and
Mark.
white writing.
I bet that you like it good and hard, Brian. And Ian Melling shooting off.
No, Ian.
Well, we're going to start closing down ourselves anyway, guys. Obviously, we've gone a bit past our time, but we do still have to be up for work in the morning. Brian, I said banger, not banger. Sorry, ladies.
Ladies, where?
Smallton, good night all. It's 11:30 here. No worries, mate. Thank you very much for joining us, Smallton. Much appreciated, buddy. Brian, Mark, ask Rob.
Ask Rod.
Rob.
Oh, I thought you said Rod. Oh, why goes Rod?
He's being rude, that's all.
Well, on this, guys, we're going to start winding it down.
Back where Mikey, bring us longest journey came to an end yesterday. Aberdeen to Penzance. Oh yes, I heard about that.
What's this?
Bring Britain's longest train journey.
Oh, yeah?
They brought it to an end.
Oh, why?
No idea. Wasn't it something like 17 hours or something, Mikey? Can't remember. Adam, Knockhill holds the car club and bike racing also.
Knockhill, that's it.
Knockhill is in Scotland. Also did a couple of rounds of the Tucker Championship races, yep. Cowdenbeath held the banger racing.
I thought there was a Knockhill down there as well.
No, Grace.
Type Knockhill Kent and that might...
Adam, just in the door. Hello, folks, and good night. 13-hour
Tony.
13 hours terminates Plymouth, now not Penzance. Oh, Tony, we're just shooting off, buddy. Sorry, mate. We have to end early on Saturdays now with starting early on a Sunday morning, buddy. Simon, my friend was on the BBC News at 10 with her video riding the Aberdeen to Penzance train. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so if Paul, you could do your usual, please, sir.
I'm going to see how that dries because that might actually need
Tony,
a
no problem. Story of my life. Really sorry, mate. Really, really sorry, guys.
I don't think that's dry.
It's unfortunate with the way it is with being in work for just gone 9 in the morning. Adam, check load trains she got on the Aberdeen Penzance. Now it's the Aberdeen Plymouth. So as I say, if our resident timer could please drop his usual.
Oh, that does look better grassed up, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad. And there's your 1 minute warning. So Grace and I will bid you good night, and we will leave you with the trains. Night night all.
Night night, everyone.